Hello, I am just hi. I have actually been trying to upload a video for a long time, but my computer was not cooperating, so the video um, will not upload. So I just thought I would go live and re-record it and see what happens. So my name is Alicia, and I help people increase their self-love because I believe that increasing our self-love helps us in all areas of our life. Self love is like that amazing thing that helps your confidence, it helps you to um, just kind of be aware of what's around you, the opportunities. So, so many people love to talk about manifestation and manifestation tips. I think one of the keys to manifestation that so many people miss is to increase their self love while they're calling in these things. Because the more that we love ourselves, the more opportunity we see. So, for example, if you want a new job, as you're manifesting that into your life, if you're increasing your love for yourself, you're going to feel more confident when you go in for that interview. You're going to step into the opportunities that you don't think maybe you're fully ready for. And that's something beautiful too. Stepping into an opportunity where maybe it scares you a little bit takes a lot of courage. And so self love is this beautiful thing that helps you to be courageous and to live your life as boldly as possible. Basically, what I want to walk you all through is what my self love quest looks like. So for me, there's some journaling, there's some energy shifting, some healing, some vibe boosters, things like that. Um, Self love should really be a daily quest for the rest of our lives. But for the next 21 days, I am going to be right here and I'm going to be helping you to walk through different routines that you can do, different modalities that you can use. And what we are going to do is we are going to heal, we are going to shift, and we're going to realize how amazing we really are. Everybody has this beautiful, unique thing about themselves that the world needs. That's why you're here. Your perspective is unlike anybody else's perspective. Two people going through the same class may not even have the same perspective of that because that's just that beautiful thing about perspectives. And so the first thing that I did actually previously is I pulled a couple star codes. So these are star codes. So these help you to know what codes to download into your being so that you can start living the life that you're meant to live. And this is something that I definitely do every month as a focus, but oftentimes, most days, I will grab a card or two and see kind of what comes my way. So the two cards that I pulled earlier in the video that will not upload were these two. And so here we have the solar ray. The beautiful thing about the solar ray is that basically it's calling in the energy and the magic from the sun. And that just kind of helps you to live your life as beautifully lit as possible. And it's calming to the nervous system. Yeah, it's calming to the nervous system. And so, um, one thing that I don't know if, yeah, that's not the best image. I'm getting a glare, but you get the idea, hopefully. My goal is to hopefully be able to set up my whole recording system a little bit better so that I can do live streams, have my lighting appropriate, so that I can, maybe this will help. Well, there we go. Okay, so there's the solar ray. Look at how beautiful that is. You'll see the sun up above, beaming down, and then all of the lines. Now, what I like to do when I receive a card, when I pull a card and I receive it in and I let it activate in my system, it's really simple. Anyone can do it. I just like to take a deep breath. So if you want to take a deep breath with me, I will walk you through it. and just repeat after me and say, Soul, download this code into my being at 10,000. And Soul, I'm going to ask you to continue to download this code over the next 21 days for this self-love quest. And you might start to feel a little bit of warmth, which is beautiful because we all know how warm the sun is. I love working with the fire spirits, and so this kind of reminds me of like activating those fire spirits, because the fire spirits are very close to the sun, in my opinion. And so that will continue to run. You may feel like you need to move a little bit, sway in your seat. You may even feel as if you need to yawn or cough. That's all beautiful. That's just releasing anything that's just inside you that doesn't need to be in there. The next card that I pulled, which I thought was just so magical, was the focus card. And like I explained, this is a 21-day self-love quest. And so we are going to be focusing on self-love. And so focus was just such a beautiful symmetry, if that's the right word, to everything for today. And so what I'll do is I'll hold this, and if you want to just look at that card, and we're just going to download the star code focus into our system, and it's going to just be beautiful, and it's going to help us to focus on ourselves, on our self-love in a beautiful way. Okay, and we'll get into that in a moment. But if you want to watch that and then just take a deep breath and repeat after me and say, Soul, I want you to download this code into my being at 10,000. Continue to increase the star code focus into my being for the next 21 days during the self-love quest. Beautiful. So I'm really excited about those two cards because I just think that that's so in line with what we are doing here. And so that is something beautiful. These card decks, if you're interested in all, I think they're beautiful. Let me know, and I'll pull the link. The mentor that I work with actually created them. And so, so there is that. So one thing that I want to talk about with self-love is that as I speak, a lot of times I'll use words like increasing your confidence, being courageous to step into yourself, cheering yourself on. And I just want to have a little conversation about that, because I think so many times when we think of somebody who is really confident, maybe really bold in the things that they allow themselves to step into and to experience, and they're like their number one cheerleader, a lot of times we may look at that person as an egotistical person, somebody who like kind of makes this negative energy around being confident and being just their number one cheerleader. And one thing that I really want to just focus on is you don't need to worry about anybody else's journey in life, and especially here. We're all figuring this thing out, and we're letting ourselves expand our self love in such a beautiful way that we don't need to worry about what other people think, what other people perceive. If you walk into a room with your friends and all of a sudden they're like, wow, what got into her or him or they, what, they're like so full of themselves. That is their perception, and we don't need to worry about it. Our job in life is to enjoy life to the fullest and to experience it in the best way that we can. And if we can love anybody, if we can cheer anyone on, that person should be ourselves. And so many times growing up, we hear stories, we hear messages, we receive words from other people that tell us otherwise. And our self worth gets hit, our confidence gets hit, and we no longer allow ourselves to just be whoever we are. I know for one example I'll give is I am one of those like belly laughers. I'm not, I, of course I giggle, but like basically I have a belly laugh. I laugh loud, I laugh fully. And there was a time when I was going on all of these first dates, and when I would laugh, I was seeing how some men were receiving that. And a lot of them would comment on my laugh, like, oh man, your laugh. And not in a like great way. At least I didn't receive it that way. Well, there was a few that said some negative things about my laugh, especially. But the beautiful thing is, I'm now at the spot where I don't really care if somebody likes my laugh or not. But for a while, I tried to hinder my laugh. I tried to hold it in because I wanted to be liked, and we all want to be liked. We all want to be loved and accepted by the people around us. We to just be in our community and thrive. And to thrive means being included, being accepted. And so the beautiful thing that I learned is I got really sad when I tried to hold in my laughter, when I tried to not be myself. I used to make the joke that I would be the like a brand new stand-up comedic's dream audience member because I laugh easily, I laugh fully, and that's just how it is. If you get me laughing, like it's loud, it's infectious, it is what it is. Um, and as I was trying to hold that in, I I wasn't feeling like myself. I wasn't enjoying my time out, and I don't even remember what made me realize it, but at some point I stopped trying to hold in my laugh, and it was just like, you know what? If the worst thing somebody has to say about me is that I have an annoying laugh, or my laugh is too loud, or anything like that, like I'm doing great. Life is good. Like I don't need to worry about that anymore. And so with that being said, if there's anything about yourself that you love or even that you used to love, and maybe surrounding circumstances made you start to look at yourself differently, start to hide yourself from somebody else, this is the place for you. This is the place where we are going to wake up and we are going to see the magic that is us. I will wake up, you will wake up, and I've been going on a self love quest for a while now. And that's why I brought this here. I want to share my message with you. I believe that self love can heal pretty much everything in your life. I believe that, and I've used this metaphor before, but I believe self love is like this beautiful ivy that just grows and reaches all areas. And the more that we love ourselves and cheer ourselves on, the more those branches reach into all areas. So it'll reach into your career, your finances, your communication, relationships, your family, all of those things. It's just reaching in and it's being fruitful and bountiful. But the more we start to remove that love from ourselves, we start to judge ourselves, we start to not like ourselves, the more that we don't think that we're the bee's knees, even though we really freaking are, the more we hold back, the more we allow other people to tell us what our worth is. The ivy starts to shrivel and it starts to grow back in because it's trying to get its energy back. It's trying to like build up enough momentum within itself that it leaps. Kind of like if you want to do like a big leap, you bend down and then you reach up. that's what's happening. It's shriveling in, it's trying to consume all of its energy so that it can just explode again. Well, we are going to explode. We are no longer in that space where we are going to allow other people to dictate who we are, what we should be, who we should be, or anything like that. And so I just want everyone to know that this is a safe space. I have a free Telegram group that I will be going in there regularly to just cheer everybody on. I've got a bunch of journal prompts ready to go, and I'm going to come on here and do some regular lives. I might even come in here and do like a little morning routine with you so that you can kind of see how I try to focus on my self-love, especially when I'm in the quest. And so I think I'll probably do that on Sunday, and that would be the 19th. So November 19th, I'm going to come in here live, and I'm just going to show you a quick little routine. I've got a few SOs that I'll also be sharing with you throughout this. So this is the Bountiful. It looks black, but it is purple. It's the Bountiful SO, and it will just kind of, my perception of this is that it will help you to see what is coming your way and helping you to live your fullest life. And it will show you all of that. The beautiful next one that I have is the Road Opener. And this one I've had the longest, so I have a really strong connection with it. And this one will help you to open up and and like create the pathways that you want for what you're calling in. But it will work beautifully with the Bountiful because it will be like, hey, I've got this coming your way, but something's blocking it. So let's work together and we can shift some things and we can just make it open and oh so beautiful. And then I've got the Ancient SO, which for me, I use it to help call in all of the beautiful beings and guides that are with me and to help guide me in what I want to do with my life. It's just beautiful. So I'll be using those in some sessions, some healings. I've got a short morning self-love booster. It's less than 3 minutes long. It's right here on YouTube also. So it's easy. It's free. You can get to it whenever you want. And I will have that link for you in our Telegram group, or you can message me and ask for it, and I will definitely give that out. Right now, it is in an unlisted status, and then after the 21 days, that one will go live, but or public. And this live will be public as well because I want more and more people to understand how important self-love is. And yeah, so maybe we'll even do like a live Q&A session. I think that could be really fun. Call in some beautiful people, and we can just have chats about ourselves and just kind of grow and learn and cheer each other on as we're cheering ourselves on. And so I'm very excited to be here. I will continue to work on my lighting and camera situation, so hopefully it will go better. Hopefully the audio on this video is also working. And yeah, we're figuring this out, but know that the self-love quest is for you. If you find this, it's for you. There's no question. This is where you're meant to be because you are meant to love yourself the way that all of your ancestors, your guides, everybody loves you. And it's time for you to embrace yourself, love yourself, cheer yourself on, and know that you are freaking worth it. And we don't need to hide anymore. And so with that, I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you soon.